About 2 months ago, noticing unusual behavior from my husband, I quietly kept watch and discovered that he was having an affair. I thought, after all, my husband is a respected man with status in society, and so am I. If this matter were to fall apart publicly, wouldn't it bring shame to both of us? Not to mention our children, they have always been proud of their parents. If they found out, how could they bear it? After much consideration, I chose a peaceful solution. I advised my husband to reconsider and return to his senses. I also spoke with the other woman, asking her to let go and spare my family. Unexpectedly, things were not as simple as I thought. The two of them had long been plotting to force me into a divorce. We were once known as a happy family, but the appearance of a third person threw everything into chaos. She used her beauty to seduce my husband for her own purposes, money, resorting to any means necessary. I could no longer restrain or control the wandering mind of a stray wild horse. One day, while I was in the Buddha hall, my husband came up, grabbed me, and pulled me down to the ground, forcing me to sign the divorce papers. Thinking of my children, I refused. In a rage, he pressed hard on my throat, threatening my life. In that critical moment, I let go of everything and single-mindedly chanted the sacred name of Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva, entrusting my life entirely to him. Perhaps because my mind was wholly focused on chanting his name, I felt no pain or discomfort at all. Suddenly, while he was strangling me, for reasons unknown, he collapsed to the ground, gasping for breath, and I was freed. I remember once hearing a master teach,
"Arguing only nourishes anger within us."
So I did not want to argue, nor did I intend to tell others, nor could I bring myself to use tears to beg for sympathy, especially from him. I had never begged or cried before my husband. I believed that in marriage, there should be mutual respect. Everyone has self-respect and equal dignity, so why should I plead and weep? Therefore, whenever I felt sorrow, I would go to the Buddha altar, light incense, and repent for the karmic offenses of past lives. It is precisely because of such karma that suffering arises now. Only when karma is repented and dissolved can suffering come to an end. At the end of the month, I went with several fellow practitioners to a Ksitigarbha Institute to attend a Dharma assembly dedicated to him. As soon as I entered the main hall, thinking of the Bodhisattva's boundless compassion, tears streamed down my face. With utmost sincerity, I repented my deep karmic obstacles. Suddenly, I saw Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva smiling. Thinking it was just my imagination, I steadied myself and looked again. Indeed, he was smiling at me. A feeling of purity and profound peace arose, indescribable in words. At 2 p.m. that day, the assembly gathered in the main hall to conduct the solemn and pure Dharma ceremony. While chanting the original vows of Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva Sutra, we came to this passage. Karmic forces are immense, comparable to Mount Sumeru, deep and vast like the ocean, with the power to obstruct the path to sainthood. Therefore, sentient beings must not underestimate even the smallest evil, thinking it insignificant. After death, all must bear its consequences. Nothing is lost, not even as small as a strand of hair. Even the closest relatives, such as father and son, each go their separate paths. Even if they meet again, they cannot bear suffering on behalf of one another. At this point, I deeply realized that the law of cause and effect never errs. No one can substitute for another. The consequences of past lives must be bravely accepted, not avoided. One may escape now, but not forever. Most importantly, one must not create new negative karma or form further harmful ties. If karmic ties with others cease, then upon awakening, my mind gradually became calm, peaceful, and free of attachments. During the days of the Dharma assembly, my husband and that woman continued going to nightclubs, indulging themselves, returning late at night, even deliberately recounting their escapades to provoke me. I paid no attention, calmly holding my child and sleeping. This continued for 4 days in a row. Suddenly, after the 4th day, when he returned from going out, he broke down in tears and begged for my forgiveness. Surprised, I wondered what he was up to this time. I told him that if he truly wished to restore our relationship, he should go to the altar and repent before Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. After bowing and repenting, he recounted in a daze.
While I was at the nightclub, dancing and enjoying myself, a very tall man suddenly stood before me and said, "Go home now. Do not continue your involvement with this woman. Return and apologize to your wife and children. Do not destroy your own happy family."
At the same time, that woman also dreamed of a tall figure who warned her.
Destroying another person's family and causing separation between husband, wife, and children brings unbearable consequences. Do not remain deluded and refuse to awaken.
When the two of them shared their experiences, they were shocked by the coincidence. Terrified, they broke up on their own. My husband, realizing his faults, tried earnestly to make amends. He began studying Buddhist scriptures and gradually understood the profound meanings. Within just 2 months, the storms in my family passed, and peace was restored. It can be said that this was entirely due to the inconceivable compassionate power and blessings of Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. Thanks to his manifestation, I was able to rebuild a spiritually grounded family. Everyone in the household now turns toward the three jewels, practices vegetarianism, chants the Buddha's name, and performs good deeds. I offer my deepest gratitude for his immeasurable grace. Namo, the great vow Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva.